You on 10, I'm on 12. I count it up, I break the scales. I'm in your crib, I'm on the shelves. I'm in these streets, all by myself. You on 10.
Hello everybody in YouTube world. I'm your host Andy on Ask Your Brown Friend. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just up late, doing a little home project. You see the safety glasses, just trying to, stay busy on a Friday evening. I don't get a chance to go out to the clubs or nothing like that, being a family man and all. I'm going to warm everybody up to the basics in case you're new to the channel. And if you are new, please subscribe. So the basics are asphalt is black, copy paper is white, and my skin tone is brown. So when I talk about people, I refer to them based off my skin complexion. So if you are my complexion or darker, I'm going to refer to you as dark skin. If you are lighter than my complexion, I'm going to refer to you as light skin. And if you are foreign, I'm going to note that you may be foreign. I'm going to go off on a little rant real quick before I get into today's questions. I saw something the other day, you guys, and it kind of ticked me off. I'm in an auto parts store, and a gentleman behind the counter happened to be brown. There was a brown lady in line who was in front of me. I happen to be brown. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. But there's a couple other people in the store. I think there was a couple light-skinned people in there as well. And the lady, she's paying for her stuff, and she throws the money on the counter. And I look, and the first thing I think of was, did this man look like he had dirty hands? I know we were in an auto parts store, but he didn't appear like he was dirty. I thought about it again, like, well, did he seem like he may be harmful? And I looked around like, no, I don't think he was harmful because he's working a job. Then I thought, well, maybe he's sick. And I realized that, no, he wasn't coughing or sneezing or anything like that. Didn't like he had a runny nose. And I realized the lady was just being downright disrespectful. So I called her out on it. I looked at her and I go, ma'am, what are you doing? And she goes, what do you mean what I'm doing? Because I don't know if some of you have dealt with brown women, but they do that thing with the neck. Like, what do you mean? With the neck. I don't know. But I told her, you just threw money at that young man. And she was like, well, he can take the money because I gave it to him. And I said, ma'am, listen, if that happened to have been a light-skinned person that did that to that brown lady, 19 Action News would be all over that light-skinned person that had did that. Or take it on another perspective. What if that was a light-skinned person throwing the money at a dark-skinned person? 19 Action News would be all over that one. At points you have to realize that disrespect is just disrespect. Some people out here that's got bad home training, and you have to realize, people, that you must treat people the way you expect to be treated until you are shown otherwise, that somebody is not willing to be at a level of respect. I'm sorry I had to get that out the way. I had to call that lady out, like I said, because everybody knows who's watching this video. If that was a light-skinned person that did that to a brown person, Black Lives Matter would be all over that one. Huh. Don't let me tell it, because all lives matter, to be totally honest. But I'd love to see some white lives matter people out there. That would be interesting. But, people treat each other with respect. So I'm going to get into today's questions. One of the questions was brought to me by the Chicken Hawk. Thank you, Mr. Chicken Hawk, for sending me a question. And his question was, is Kwanzaa still a thing? Well, to be totally honest, I don't know anybody that celebrates Kwanzaa. When I was a youth, we did celebrate that in school. And they explained to us the whole background of it, and that, it's an African celebration of the Christmas holidays, similar to Hanukkah, which is celebrated by the Jewish faith. And I figure as brown people, we need to get behind whatever we do discover about our past, because it's just wrong to, forget, because there's been plenty of times where we were not able to get the information about where we come from or the things that we have brought to the world. All right. So, Mr. Chickenhawk, I'm not really sure if Kwanzaa is a thing with everybody. I know that they do put it on some of the higher end calendars, but I don't have a good answer for that one. But hey, I will do some research on that one. The next question that comes to me from Scooby Doo, and Scooby wants to know, why do brown women seem to wear all these crazy color weaves and lipstick and eyeliner? Well, Scoob, to be totally honest, man, I think these women are just grabbing for attention that they didn't get as a child, or, you know, even as a grown woman. Maybe the way I look at it, most of those women, man, to be totally honest, you know, that wear all those crazy colors, they're like fives trying to be tens, and that change just ain't adding up. You know, the way I look at it is, you know, peacocks actually do that in the wild, you know, to attract the other one. But I don't know if people realize the more colorful peacocks were guys. So that's, you know, that one's an odd one to me. But I don't really know why these ladies just go out, and some of them look kind of hateful with these colors. I mean, I don't know. When I see these girls with fiery red hair, I don't think that looks nice. I think this woman's like angry at herself or something. And some of these colors, like these girls, they'll wear them with these outfits, you know what I mean? And the first thing I think of is like, look, the circus is in town. Look, there's clowns. Oh my goodness, look. Oh, I need an elephant and a ringmaster. You know, some of these women look like, I mean, don't get me started, you know what I mean? Because, hey, you know, a few people out there probably go, well, you don't look all that attractive yourself. And you know what? You're probably right, because that's your opinion and you can have it. But those are only the questions I had today. If you have any other questions, please email them to me at askyourbrownfriend@gmail.com. I apologize. I forgot my own email. That was askyourbrownfriend@gmail.com. I thank you again. Be safe. Be humble. Try to invest in other people if you can. I mean, it could be the best reward that you will ever get in your life. My name's Andy. Thank you for joining me. Take care.